Even the world's toughest critic finds himself on the ropes every now and again. And whenever that happens, I make the hot tag to dub. Choose from several delicious flavors with no harmful ingredients and no BS. Go to www.dubby.gg today, enter promo code LuchaReview for your 10% discount on the best energy drink on the planet today. Lucha Review finally returns, and returning right alongside it is the 30 Years of Summer, where I step into the ring with the greatest hits in movies and video games that are celebrating a 30th anniversary this summer. Tonight, in the main event, I am going to step into the ring with a video game that revolutionized the entire industry. I'm talking about Starfox. So give me that hot tag, and let's burn this house down.
Even in 1993, video game technology was rapidly advancing, thus creating stiff competition amongst the biggest brands. Go to any school cafeteria that year, and you were bound to overhear a debate over which console was best. By then, the people at Sega were still twirling their dicks around and bragging about whatever the fuck blast processing was. And what do you do when your competitors keep whipping their dicks out? You whip out a Ginsu knife. At that time, Hollywood was scraping the surface of 3D animation with films like The Lawnmower Man. 16-bit video games were still at the top of the food chain at that time, but Nintendo would enter this new frontier with the help of the Super FX chip. It broadened the capabilities of the Super NES and allowed 3D polygons to be rendered and operated with the help of better sound quality. Pioneering this voyage was a game called Starfox, a game in which humanoid animals pilot starfighters to thwart the invasion of an armada led by an evil monkey. Assuming the role of Fox McCloud, players must first defend their unimpressive home of Coronaria, and the launch bay sequence does an excellent job in setting the table for how the game plays out. Even for 1993, the polygons looked primitive. For many players, however, this was their first time seeing ambulatory camera angles in a video game, and the heightened sound quality helped open their ears and eyes to what was to come. Let's listen in. You gotta understand, this kind of audio on the Super NES was groundbreaking in '93, and the effort didn't stop there because the characters frequently exchanged words on every mission. I've never heard a humanoid fox speak before, so I have no choice but to believe this is exactly how they sound. When you look beyond the story and its characters, all you're really doing is avoiding obstacles and shooting bad guys. The occasional power-up is thrown your way, but the game processes so slowly that you think Zack Snyder developed it, and if you're not exactly where you need to be, these life-saving items will blow right past you. The player should rely on repetition and memory for a better playthrough, because these enemies and power-ups emerge from the same place every time. Another reason to look past the characters is because they simply don't do anything. If they're not tailgating you, then they're getting in your way and complaining about the friendly fire. So, would Star Fox have been what it was without the fox? I'll admit, I had fun playing this for the first time in 30 years, but the fun barely lasted 30 minutes. Looking back, this game ran parallel with Battletoads in the sense that it relied on humanoid animals to sell a difficult game. Still, Star Fox was the first of its kind, a groundbreaking experiment with the Super FX chip, and despite its shortcomings, it delivered a main event performance in 1993. That'll do it for tonight, and if you heard the fans in the living room, too bad. It's summertime in San Diego. It's hot. Be sure to share this video and treat yourself to some Lucha Review swag at my Redbubble store. Shirts, buttons, stickers, and other fun items are waiting for you in the link below. Thanks for the hot tag, and I'll see you next time.